Hello and welcome to my Champion Hurdle preview for Cheltenham in 2017. Now what a cracking field we've got. It looks like it's going to be one of the most competitive Champion Hurdles there has been for a while, with FAUGHEEN out for Mullins. And the horse that's gone favourite in this race, Buveur D'air, a video here of him performing at Sandown, this horse right here in the JP McManus colours. Absolutely fantastic performance, but there's plenty of horse in here who could put up a challenge to Buveur D'air. We're going to go through a majority of the runners and see if we can find a decent anti-post selection. Welcome to the heart of racing. Buveur D'air, okay, absolutely fantastic, as you saw in the intro at Sandown. I was there that day and Barry Geraghty couldn't have been more smooth aboard this horse, and we just know this horse has got more to offer. I know it was on, well, fairly heavy ground that day, but still a fantastic performer, and definitely one that I've seen run on better ground, and definitely one that should improve on the better ground. With a rating of 160, I think that's a bit low for this horse. I think it's a lot better than that. But Nicky Henson's horse has got a huge shout in this race at 3-1, and I do think he's going to be in the top 2 come the finish. Right now, Petit Mouchoir 4-1 for this race in the Gigginstown colours. Brian Cooper most likely going to be aboard this horse as their top runner in the race, and I absolutely love this horse. He's been in some of my vlogs up in my office. He's on the front of a racing post, and the reason I love this horse is because in the summer last year I actually met one of the breeders of this horse. He noted the horse's name down and said just look out for this horse, and well, look at it now. It's in the Champion Hurdle picture and definitely a strong contender, and my selection. Running the Irish Champion Hurdle, it didn't have FAUGHEEN to deal with, but still a pretty impressive performer on heavy ground. And the breeder of the horse did say that it will like the better ground. Buveur D'air has beaten this horse before, but I think it could be a different story at Cheltenham, and Petit Mouchoir will be my selection for the Champion Hurdle. I got it at 14-1 a couple of months back, and he is now 4-1 with 4-1 in the race. Now FAUGHEEN's been pulled out, so my selection is Petit Mouchoir. Okay, Yanworth now, and yeah, we can't ignore Yanworth's a fantastic horse with form figures of 1-2-1-1-1. But I watched the horse at the weekend, and it just wasn't quite up to standard. It struggled slightly. Yes, it won against some top horses, but it did have to put a lot of effort in, and it just didn't look like a Champion Hurdle horse to me. Maybe it can pull off a bit of a shock, but at 9-2, I cannot see this horse winning that race. Okay, now Brain Power. Now an interesting runner this horse, Nicky Henson's runner, and in an interview after that Buveur D'air win at Sandown, he did say Brain Power would have done exactly the same. And Brain Power has come behind some pretty, average horses in the past, but definitely looks like one of those horses that's going to improve. Another horse that Nicky Henson obviously really loves. Last time we saw him the 17th of December last year, currently 13-2 for this race, but definitely not one to ignore in the Champion Hurdle picture. Do look out for a prep run in the next couple of weeks, because if he does get that prep run, he could get himself right into the mix. Hey, Vroum Vroum Mag now, and this is the Rich Ritchie runner in the race, and it's a bit of a shame for Rich Ritchie at the Cheltenham Festival because he has lost some of his top horses out of the festival. But Vroum Vroum Mag looks like he's going to be the runner in the Champion Hurdle. It could go for the stayers though, so it'll be interesting to know where that horse is going. One last time out at Doncaster. Did it win that impressively? No, I feel like it was a bit like Yanworth, really, not one that caught the eye for me. And I think at 8-1 he should be a bigger price than that. However, Vroum Vroum Mag, I do love this horse, and you might be surprised to hear this, but I think this is a Gold Cup winner in the making. In a couple of years' time, I can see this horse running at Cheltenham in the Gold Cup, and definitely putting up a challenge for first place in that race. And one to note down, I believe, for chasing is Vroum Vroum Mag. Right, Nichols Canyon, and look, I'm not going to say that this horse hasn't been a champion in the past, because he has been an absolute superstar. However, I can't see it win this race. I was watching On the Line on At the Races the other day, and some gentleman phoned up Matt Chapman and said, can Nichols Canyon win the champion hurdle, because he thought it could. Matt Chapman's immediate response was no chance. Currently at 14 to 1, unfortunately I have to agree with Matt Chapman here and say that it's got no chance in this race. But it has been a champion in the past, but just now I don't think is his time. I think it's all over for Nichols Canyon in the big races. We'll see though, it could throw up a little bit of an each way shout, but I just believe it's not up to the standard of some of these runners. So Nichols Canyon for me is a little bit of a write-off, so let's move on to the next runner. The Dan Skelton runner, Superb Story, probably going to be ridden by Harry Skelton on the day. Price-wise, his pick for the race, performs well on good ground. No reason why it can't throw out a bit of an each-way shout, but I don't see this horse winning. I think there's too much talent in front of the horse in terms of the JP McManus, Buveur D'air, and some of the Irish runners, Vroum Vroum Mag if it runs, Petit Mouchoir. I just think there's a bit of talent in front of this horse, but could be an each way shout. Superb Story, so do look out for that one in the betting. Currently 16 to 1. Right, yes, it is unfortunate that we have lost FAUGHEEN in the race, and we do hope he does come back next season just as good. It looks like he's going to have a bit of trouble though. He's had a lot of injury troubles in the last couple of years, and it is a shame because FAUGHEEN is a machine and undoubtedly one of the best hurdlers, if not the best hurdler we've ever seen in jumps racing. Wish all the best to the team at Willie Mullins Yards for FAUGHEEN, and we do hope FAUGHEEN's back on track for next season, so look out for that one next season. Mr. FAUGHEEN will be back on our tracks, and we do look forward to it. Thank you so much for watching the Heart of Racing and this Cheltenham Champion Hurdle preview. It's been a pleasure to have you here as always. I'm off to Barcelona for a week, so I won't see you until Monday next week, just after the National Spirit Hurdle at Fontwell. One to tune into Sunday the 26th on At the Races, the National Spirit Hurdle at Fontwell. I will be back for that race and looking forward to that very much. Some good prize money on offer from Fontwell Racecourse there. Please do share these videos, go onto our Twitter at Heart of Racing and share the video, give it a retweet. Also follow us on Twitter if you haven't already, and set your notifications up, because what that will do is it will update you every time we upload a video, so you don't miss out on some of my selections and some of the recent horse racing news. One thing I will say about this Champion Hurdle preview video, leave a comment down below of your selection. If I can get a load of comments in there, and let's say a lot of people say Petit Mouchoir, I will put a £20 direct win bet on that horse, and all the winnings from that bet will go to the Injured Jockeys Foundation, which is a big charity in my heart, and I definitely want to make some money for that. And it'll be a little bit of fun on the channel for you guys to get involved as well. So do leave a comment down below of who you think will win the Champion Hurdle, and I will put a £20 bet on the horse that I can see the most in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching our videos. It's been absolutely fantastic having you here. I'm off to Barcelona, and I'll see you in a week's time. Cheers.